Hey Gemini, what's up gang? Hope everybody is well. We're going to go ahead and look into what's going to surprise you next. So if that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box that will have any information you need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this because this is going to be what's going to surprise you next. Now, we do have the Rushing Hearts that came out, which usually talks about romance for me. It talks about, affection coming in, somebody maybe expressing their feelings or letting you know where their head's at or their heart is at in regards to you. This can definitely talk about a chance meeting with somebody, meeting somebody new, or if you're already in a connection, Gemini, this can talk about the deepening of a connection as well, okay? There could be romance, there could be flirting, they could be going out on dates, definitely passion. So yeah, I could see that. And I feel like some of you guys would be very surprised by that because some of you right now are just, I don't want to say closed off to love, but it's definitely not like on your top 10 of your priorities, right? It's like I have a lot of other things that I'm dealing with and I just don't know if love is one of them. So this might surprise you. This might, come as a surprise that somebody enters your life, okay? For others of you guys, this could definitely be kindness, okay? Generosity from other people. It might really surprise you. You could have some people do some things that are nice for you, maybe somebody that it doesn't normally show you any love is showing you love. This could be at work, in your family, your community, whatever, your neighbors perhaps, okay? This could be as simple as like your neighbor coming over with, I don't know, something extra, right? Like maybe they went to the farmer's market and there was like a buy one, get one on potatoes and they don't need all those potatoes. So they come over and they're like, hey, would you like these potatoes? Or maybe, they are getting rid of furniture or TV or something like that. And they're like, hey, would you like this? It could be something like that. But either way, the Rushing Hearts just really talks about good things, okay? Good feelings, good vibes, especially from other people. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, guys. We're going to use the tea leaves here. We're going to look at everything, the light and the shadow, so hold on tight. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next, Spirit? What's going to surprise Gemini gang next? What is going to surprise Gemini gang next, please? Okay, that's a lot. That's way too many. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next? But we did see the victory card, and I feel like some of you guys might be feeling very victorious over something moving forward. Like you've completed something or you've achieved something. You've successfully overcome a problem that perhaps that you had, okay? I can see that as well. We do have the bird flying in, okay? News is on the way. Check your spam folder. Someone wants to reach out to you. Information is coming to light. So there's definitely things coming towards you, right? Because we have the Rushing Hearts and then we have the birds flying. Both of these things are talking about energy that's coming towards you. Somebody could want to reach out to you. Somebody could want to send a message to you. There could also be some kind of information that's about to come to light that's going to maybe make you feel better about a situation. Either way, Gemini, news or messages are on the way. What else do we have here? What's going to surprise Gemini? We'll clarify, of course, with tarot and see what some of these messages are going to be about. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next, please? What's going to surprise Gemini gang next? We have the chain of events that will affect your life, ripple effect, pandemic, and natural disasters. We got this card recently, I'm pretty sure. I think it was with the What's Gonna Make You Smile Soon reading, okay? So there's definitely some kind of current event, or maybe it's a community thing, or it could be a weather event, or it could be something going on in the news or something, but it definitely feels like there's something that is going to surprise you that doesn't necessarily directly have anything to do with you, but it still affects your life somehow, okay? So I'm getting that energy very strongly. This feels like something that it's like it chains us all together. We're all kind of impacted by this. So this could definitely be a worldly event, again, something on a global level, something on maybe a national level, maybe something in your state, your city. But it feels like even though you're not there, or it doesn't, you know, you're not a part of it, it still affects you somehow. So there could be news about this coming in. Maybe some of you guys have had some kind of natural type of, not disaster, but maybe like a weather event, a severe weather event or something. Maybe there's been a fire somewhere, or there's been something that's happened, and maybe there's going to be community support. This might surprise you to see people coming together, caring about other people, you know, caring about strangers. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next? Okay, interesting reading so far. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next, please? What's going to surprise them next? We have March coming out, Pisces, Aries, a spring cleaning, and luck of the Irish, okay? So there could be some kind of new beginnings of sorts. What's going to surprise Gemini gang next? What's going to surprise them next, Spirit? Oh, what is this? We have the needle and the thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Blind faith and expect to catch a break, and once in a lifetime wish. Wow, okay, Gemini. Some of y'all might be traveling or something. You might get a once in a lifetime opportunity to travel. Some of you might win some kind of travel. I don't know. You know, maybe you signed up for like a cruise or something and you won it, okay? It does, I'm getting the energy of blind faith. That is really highlighted for me. I feel like there's something here where you've stuck to your guns about something. Like you've had blind faith that this was going to work out for you. This was going to be okay. I'm going to trust in the process. I'm going to trust that everything that has happened for a reason, and that it's going to work out for me. And I feel like something does, okay? You might have like a sincere wish in your heart about something. You know, a situation, how you want it to unfold, or what you would like to see happen within a situation. And I do feel like that's actually going to take place. It feels like it's a slim shot that this would actually happen for you, but it does, okay? So, yeah, what's going to surprise you next, Gemini, is you're going to get something that you've been wishing for. You're going to catch some kind of break in an area that it's maybe been a little tough, you know? Okay, interesting. Do I want to get any more? I'm not sure. We have, look, the V for victory came back out, guys, okay? We saw this card and it came back out. Beating the odds, competition, victory in some endeavor. It's interesting because with beating the odds, that's very highlighted for me. Plus the blind faith, expect to catch a break. It's like, I don't know, Gemini. It's like something's going to go right for you. And this is surprising. Maybe because the odds really were stacked against you. Maybe there was like, there's no way that this is going to turn out in my favor. Or this is no way this can turn around, you know? Maybe something is a certain way and it's like, it's been that way for a while and it's not going to change. We have the rose, a romance is in the air. I was wondering because usually when I only have like one, like maybe like two, and then there's another one that I can kind of sometimes see as a romantic card in this deck. So usually when those cards come out, there is something romantic themed in your reading. Feelings blooming in a romantic gesture, okay? You might meet this person at work, or they might bring some kind of value into your life here, all right? This person could also be an earth sign, very focused on their finances. But yes, romance is in the air, Gemini. There's something romantic that's going to be happening. You could get some good news in regards to this. Maybe you've been waiting to hear back from somebody, or maybe you've been hoping somebody feels the same way or something like that, okay? But I do feel like somebody is going to express themselves to you. What is this bird flying for what's going to surprise Gemini gang next? This bird flying. We have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you've been a little isolated or on your own or kind of cut off is the energy I'm getting. Okay? That's, there could also be some messages coming in from Spirit too, because this is the card of Spirit. So yes, for some of you, there could be a lot of downloads, intuitive nudges that are happening, maybe to let you know about some of this stuff that's coming up. So you might get like some intuitive downloads before some of this even happens. But it does feel like, guys, somebody wants to send you a message here. This could be related to work, or it could be related to maybe solidifying a foundation, okay? But this person is still weighing their options. They haven't sent the message yet. So I feel like they're trying to decide what they want to say, how they want to say, when they want to send it. You know, it's almost like ironing out the details of the message is what I'm getting here with this Two of Pentacles. And I feel like maybe you do feel in your soul that there is news on the horizon, or that something is about to come in, something's about to change. You might feel that anticipation within your spirit here. But I do feel like you've kind of been at a distance or cut off. You know, like you're not focused on this, or this isn't something that you're like in direct contact with. It feels like for some of you guys with this Hermit energy, it just feels like you're off in your own little world here. You know, maybe you've been really focused on yourself, maybe focused on your journey, your growth, you know. That's what I'm getting, guys. I feel like somebody wants to send a message to you, but they're afraid. Okay, so who is this person that wants to send a message? Who is this person that wants to send a message to Gemini gang? We have the 10 of Wands coming out with 2 of Swords. Yeah, somebody that's very burdened and feeling a little indecisive. Maybe this person isn't sure if you're going to accept whatever they want to present to you. This could be a business opportunity. Maybe they're not sure if they have enough funds or enough to invest in you. If this is talking about a romantic relationship in any way, this person might feel like in the past they didn't give you what you deserved, and now they have to make up for that. They're not sure how you feel. Maybe they're not sure if they still can give you what you deserve, you know, but they want to reach out to you. What is this message going to be about, Spirit? What is this message going to be about? We have the Devil. Yeah, it's like some kind of bad habit or an exposure of something. Bringing some kind of toxicity to light. Maybe about their fears or their restrictions. Any kind of boundaries that they might have. Maybe somebody has to have a tough conversation with y'all. Maybe that's what this is. Because that's kind of what this is feeling like. I think I picked up something very similar in Patreon's energy too. So this could, you could be here. You could go to Patreon, you could hear that message. You could come here, hear that message. It's definitely for you, right? But I feel like somebody has like they need to have a tough conversation with you. They're not sure how you're going to take this, is what I'm getting. They've been stalling here with this 3 of Wands, waiting for the conditions to be just right. But I feel like Spirit's like, the conditions are never going to be right to have an awkward or vulnerable conversation. You kind of just have to go for it. And I do feel like their intuition is really telling them that they need to have this talk with you. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So you can expect this communication to come in. Somebody is planning or strategizing what they're going to say. This might be something where they plan for too long, they think about it for too long, they get into analysis paralysis, they put it off. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, tomorrow never comes. It's that kind of energy. This person might just do it one day. They might just, you know, spontaneously just send the message or reach out to you. Because they feel like they want to, but they need a sense of bravery to do this. Because they know this is going to be an awkward or tough conversation, and they're afraid of your reaction or how you're going to take something or what they need to say. It feels like that, guys, okay? This could also be your energy, too. What might surprise you is that you finally do say what needs to be said. You decide to go ahead and take the plunge, express your truth, something like that. Because I feel like whatever this conversation is, it's awkward. But they do finally do it. Again, it feels very sporadic, though, when they take action. It's like it all of a sudden just comes in. So they might be like, you know, oh, tomorrow. And then one day they're just like, you know what, bam, and they send it. And it's like, whoa, I really wasn't expecting to actually send that today. I feel like they're almost like their spirit won't leave them alone until they do. Yeah, this is communication coming in. Somebody might want to talk to you about a commitment. A higher level commitment. If you're married to this person might want to talk to you about the marriage. They might want to talk to you about a lesson that they learned, a spiritual lesson that they've learned, some kind of inner growth that they've went through. If this is work related, yes, you know, this could be talking about maybe solidifying something, them wanting to invest in you. But it is, again, it's like spontaneous communication. It's how it happens. It's not something where the person's like, okay, today at 10 a.m. I'm going to message Gemini, and however this goes is however this goes. It's more like 10 a.m. rolls around and they're just like, you know what, fuck it, and they do it. That's kind of what I'm getting here, but there is definitely communication coming in, guys, okay? I feel like you're not aware of this. Maybe you feel very distant from this situation or isolated, or you don't even have any idea. But again, your soul might feel something here, okay? Yeah, the Lovers. I feel like your soul might feel something. Somebody needs to make a divine choice here. Maybe they want to present something to you. How is Gemini going to react to this message? We have the Two of Cups. You're going to be happy, Gemini. Shit. I feel like you're going to really admire this person's strength and bravery, too, to actually be vulnerable or be open or put it all out there on the line. Like, you can sense that this person is nervous, you know, or that this person might have a hard time kind of talking, communicating, you know, speaking with authority here, and like you're just really proud of them. I don't know, that's what I'm getting for somebody. You're just like really proud of them. You're like, look at you, man, saying what you need to say, doing what you need to do. I respect that, or I'm proud of you for doing that, you know? But you're gonna be happy about this communication though. You know, even if it doesn't lead anywhere, it's like the clarity is valuable to you. Okay, what is this chain? For some reason, I'm hearing that song from Fleetwood Mac. I think it's Fleetwood Mac. I'm pretty sure it is. Break the chain or whatever. If you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. Something, 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 but it'll never break the chain. Something like that. I don't know, guys. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Maybe that's significant. What is this chain of events here that's going to surprise Gemini? What is this? We have the Four of Wands with the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's conflict. That's arguments, chaos. You know, that's bird bitch energy. For some of you guys, you might hear about somebody fighting. Maybe you have like really quiet neighbors and all of a sudden you hear yelling outside and you're like, what the hell? And you look out the blinds and it's like they're out there literally like dueling with each other. I don't know. That could surprise somebody. Like they're usually so quiet, or I never seen them fight before. I feel like some of you guys might be surprised by seeing something that always appears to be so happy and put together and stable to actually see some kind of drama here. That's what I'm getting. This could be in like your apartment complex or something, or like again in your neighborhood, or maybe if you're on some kind of community board or committee or something, it's like there's like, we're usually very respectful of each other, but we're like fighting. Or, you know, like people who are usually very like composed are like, well, we can take this outside, right? It's like that kind of energy. And you're like, damn, I don't know. It's surprising you, like a group that is usually very harmonious. There's fighting or there's chaos. Or maybe like in your town or your area, it's like very quiet. It's very harmonious. And maybe there's like protests on the street or something. And maybe there's like whispering or gossip or talk about this, you know? I don't know, guys. Okay, you guys are gonna have to let me know, right? I don't know. On a more posy note, I do feel like this could also be a group or a situation that's very tense, resolving peacefully. Okay, so maybe your family does have a lot of drama, or people are fighting. Like maybe cousin Bob and cousin Sue are fighting right now, and it's causing strife for everybody in the family. Okay, and they have some kind of peaceful resolution. So it's like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Either there's going to be a harmonious situation that you see that's like, okay, usually there's a lot of peace there or quietness. Like there's suddenly chaos or arguments or conflict breaking out. For others of you, it's like the opposite, where there's usually a lot of chaos and conflict. Like, wow, everybody's getting along, or they've reached a resolution with each other. So this again doesn't directly you're not directly connected to this, but you still are impacted by it, or you see it. Especially if this is on some kind of committee or in a community or your family or at your work or your neighbors. It's like, you know, them arguing over there doesn't impact me, but it is affecting me because I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the screaming outside of my window, you know? That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this. It's going to surprise you though. Can we get some more about this? Some hints to what this is? Yeah, you're going to be, I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of somebody looking out the window like, damn, I'm getting that energy. Like you're going to see this, you're going to hear this, you're going to become very aware of this. Like it's news that comes in, or you see it with your own eyes, you know? This could be like protesting, like if you have like a main street or something, this could be like protesting on the main street. And some of y'all might be like, like, if you live in a very rural area like me, like, I would be very surprised to see protesting on our little main strip, if you want to even call it a street, our little main street area that we have. Yes, I would be extremely surprised to see protesting, because I just live in such a small country area that that's just something that doesn't happen here, you know? Like here, if we don't support it, we just don't go there. That's just how it is here. We don't get out in the streets and scream about it. So you might be very surprised to like see something like this for some of you. Or again, this is like a couple or a seemingly happy house, a seemingly happy marriage. And it's like there's conflict there, but you're going to be aware of it. I feel like, because this is the spy card, right? With the Page of Swords. So I feel like you might be, again, getting some tea, getting like you might peep this from a distance. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's definitely something that you're becoming aware of that is stressful for somebody else, but it still impacts you. How is this affecting Gemini? How is this affecting you? Well, Page of Cups, it's affecting you on an emotional level. For some of you, it might make you want to get involved. It might inspire you. You know, so if you see people out there like protesting or fighting for their rights or whatever, you might be like, damn, I want to get out there. I want to talk about it. I want to be involved. You know, I want to say what I need to say too. Like for some of you guys, if you see a couple fighting, this might impact you a little bit. You might be like, wow, you know, that's a shame. Or I don't know. This is such a weird message, but that's what I'm getting though. If there is somebody that wants to come in and resolve something with you, make something up to you, it's like something could have happened in their life that caused them to feel like life is too short for all this. You know, like if they have something in their heart, they need to say it. If their heart's telling them to do something or go after something or whatever, it's like they might feel like life is too short. And so this wasn't directly connected to you, but it does affect you because now this person is coming in to be more open with you. And I feel like it's going to touch you, like again with the Page of Cups, like this is touching you. Yeah, look, Two of Cups came flying back out. It's like it's touching something deep within you, like emotionally, like wow, you know? I don't know. What's this needle in this thread? A sincere wish will be granted. And this is the needle in the thread. Expect to catch a break or blind faith. It says once in a lifetime wish will come in. What is this talking about for Gemini gang? What is this sincere wish that they have that's going to surprise them? Look, a King of Pentacles. My throat is all messed up, y'all. And it was super, like, it was fine. And I'm not one of those type of people that blames, like, my throat clearing and shit on my collective. I can't stand when readers do that. They got to clear their throat because that's a very human thing, and they've probably been talking all day and they're like, see, your throat chakra is blocked. But actually, Gemini, I feel like in this case somebody's is, I don't know, or somebody wants to speak or something like that. Okay, you might want somebody to commit. This could be, okay, I'm getting a couple messages, guys, all right? Just with what we've seen so far, some of you guys might want somebody to commit, okay? You might want somebody to grow up a little bit. Like, damn, we don't got to get fucking married, but could you at least, like, you know, be consistent? Like, it could be something like that, okay? And I feel like this person might be, or you might be meeting somebody that's in that energy. Like, maybe this person over here is a lost cause. Shit, you know? But maybe somebody else is like, well, I'm ready. You know? So I feel like if you're wanting somebody that's open and ready and available for the next level, like you're going to meet somebody that is, okay? That's for some of you. For others of you, this is definitely talking about business or finances or like an increase in your finances. You might have a very sincere wish to take your finances to the next level. If I had more finances, I'd have more freedom. I'd be able to be more creative. I would feel more relaxed. I wouldn't be as stressed. Maybe some of you guys feel like I would be able to commit then to a relationship because I feel like I'd have my ducks in a row, you know? So I feel like some of you who are really wanting to bring your finances to the next level, something could be happening that's causing that. This could be recognition coming in for sure. This might even be like somebody else's loss is your gain here with this news that's coming in. Like maybe somebody is no longer going to be working for the company or doing something, or maybe somebody has been let go or something has happened where a position has been freed up and now you can step into that. So there could be a couple people that are vying for this job too, and I feel like you're going to be the one that gets it, Gemini. So just saying, that could be for some of you guys. And I feel like with this increase in finances or this level up in your career, it's like, I don't know why I'm feeling like it impacts other areas of your life, but I'm feeling very strongly that it does, you know? Like because you have this extra money in the bank, you feel more secure. Can I get something else on this King of Pentacles, please, for this sincere wish? This King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords with the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I can see this as like abundant growth, communication coming in about abundant growth, male or female, guys. It's just the Empress is a very abundant energy, you know, very prosperous, a harvest, something that's going to be very long standing here. I could also see this as quick communication coming in with this Knight of Swords. Maybe something through technology, text, email, phone. But it does feel like this is what this is. It's like communication pointed at you, or energy or an offer pointed at you. Like that's the wish here, and this is going to happen. This might cause other people to feel some type of way. Other than the fact that maybe they wanted the job, or they wanted you, Gemini, or they wanted this person, then yeah, that would make sense, right? For people to feel some type of way about you getting this wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're going to be victorious, which we already see that here with the V, right? But there's like some kind of like overcoming something here. The challenges that were involved in this, like we're able to beat this, you know? The star energy, there could be a healing that's taking place. Again, either within a connection or yourself or your finances. Okay, Gemini, shoot, I like it. I'm not mad at it, you know? Because it feels like something that you've really wanted for a long time, or that you've sincerely wished for. Yeah, the Lovers. With the Fool. Somebody might be making a choice, Lovers, to step off the cliff of change, to go on a brand new journey here. Whether this is in career, or this is in love, or a personal situation. Okay, Gemini. I feel like you're going to be pleased about this, though. Like, for real, because this is something that you have been wishing for. There's lots of communication in your reading, okay? Lots of awareness that's coming up. What is this V for victory? Victory in some endeavor for what's going to surprise Gemini gang next. We have the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords. It's like outwitting somebody or outwitting the system here. Okay? Some of you guys might have to keep some kind of victory a little quiet for a second, you know, like make your moves in silence here, because I feel like there's a new beginning, or there's a leap of faith here that is going to be taken when it comes to this victorious situation. But for whatever reason, you might feel like you need to keep it quiet. Like there's an element of strategic energy here for sure. For others of you, there could have been a master manipulator that was around you. You know, this person could have been connected to your work or your living situation, you know, maybe. And it's like you're going to be overcoming that. And this person might be trying to manipulate or control things in the background or on the side. And it feels like somehow you're going to get the best of this person. Like you're going to be able to sidestep whatever their plans are, or you're going to be able to outwit somebody. I don't know why I'm getting that, but outwitting somebody. Because somebody thinks that they're smarter than you, or they got you pinned, is kind of the energy I'm getting here, but they don't, or they won't anyways. Yeah, somebody is going to seriously be left out or suffer through some kind of lack because of this. While I feel like you're going to be healing, you're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. You know, maybe you're going to be breaking out of some kind of mental prison that you found yourself in as well. I mean, 7 swords, King of Swords, that is 8 swords. We just saw it again. So yeah, maybe you are getting out of your head here, Gemini. Maybe something has been seriously holding you back. For some of you, this could be like a couple things. Somebody might have been trying to keep you away from your true soulmate. But I feel like you're nothing's going to be able to stop you from making this offer, because we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles bringing the Queen an offer. So somebody could have like tried to like really get in your head about something, or make you feel some type of way about somebody that you wanted to offer to, Gemini, or this is what somebody is going through around you. Like somebody got in somebody's head about a romantic offer and made that person kind of feel like that wasn't what was best for them, or they sabotaged it basically. They gave them bad advice or something, or they actively like manipulated, okay? I feel like the victory here is this person's going to see beyond through this person's lies or illusions that they tried to cast, or this doubt that they tried to put on this person. They're going to be like, that's my queen. Why the fuck? Or that's my king, right? Why the hell would I let this person tell me what's best for me? I know what's best for me, right? I don't know. It's giving that kind of energy here for somebody. Either way, it's like outwitting or outsmarting somebody that really did think that they had the best of you, okay? It's like a curveball here. It's like them really expecting you to go left, but at the last minute, you're like, nah, I'm going right. You know, it's that kind of energy here. What is this rose? Romance is in the air for what's going to surprise Gemini gang, which we've kind of been picking up on this, you know? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to come in very unexpectedly. It's a masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man, right? But it's just somebody who's in their masculine energy because they're taking action, which is masculine. So I feel like somebody is going to just unexpectedly come in, very passionate, you know? So this could be maybe somebody that you see all the time or you work with or whatever, and they're just like, all of a sudden they're like, hey, you know, I've been wanting to ask you out for a while. I don't know if you're available or not, you know? Maybe somebody doesn't really know if you're available, but this is kind of the energy of just like giving it a go. And this is 2 wands, and it's like, there's been planning here, but I feel like, again, with the wand energy, it's like somebody reaches out to somebody or makes contact or approaches somebody, and it's like it is spontaneous, even though there is an element of strategy. Like they've been thinking about this, but it's very spontaneous when the actual action takes place, you know? That's kind of what this energy is giving. But whoever this is, they want to shoot their shot. Like that's what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands. Like I'm just going to shoot my shot. I'm just going to go for it. Give me more about this person shooting their shot, Gemini. We have the Emperor. Yeah, that's divine masculine, right? But this is also somebody standing in their power, taking the reins, taking the control of the situation. They might be like, okay, this is never going to progress, or this person's not going to notice me. This person's not going to reach out to me. Or maybe there's like light flirting going on, and it's like, okay, well, this is never going to go to the next step. I need to step up and do this, Gemini. Now, for some of y'all, this might be you, and you might be surprising yourself by doing this, you know? But I feel like this is going to be surprising all around. Like when this happens, I feel like it's going to surprise you, Gemini. It's going to surprise the other person, who, regardless of who's actually takes action. Like even they'll be surprised that they did it, but you'll definitely be surprised. Okay. Sun energy. This could happen in Leo season for sure. But again, it's just more masculine. This is energetically divine masculine with the sun. This is physically divine masculine with the Emperor. So, you know, that's just what it's giving. You know, it's giving the energy of somebody deciding to take control of a situation and come towards somebody. Yeah, look, there's more Leo energy. Somebody's going to have to be brave. It's like courageous. You know, the Emperor is somebody who is brave. And the Emperor is somebody who can face rejection. Like they don't want to. Nobody wants to be rejected, right? Like nobody wants to be, you know, told no or feel like a dumbass or whatever. But the Emperor is somebody who doesn't really internalize rejection. Doesn't look at rejection as something that is, oh, well, they're rejecting me because I'm not worthy. It's more, well, we're just not in alignment, or it's just, you know, oh, well, shit happens. That's kind of how this Emperor is looking at this situation. So they're more brave, or they're more courageous in actually shooting their shot here. It's giving the Cowardly Lion from the Wizard of Oz with this one here. It's like giving the energy of like this person needing to muster up the strength to communicate. There's lots of tornadoes too, so maybe this person is worried that this will create a storm, or maybe that's that kinetic energy that forms, you know, before a storm, and it's like they just gotta go for it. It's giving that kind of energy, guys. Well, damn. For some reason, I've been hearing this song this whole time, but I couldn't figure out how it was making sense for the reading, so I haven't mentioned it. But I keep hearing that song, A Girl Worth Fighting For, from Mulan. So maybe this person feels like you are worth the challenge, Gemini, or maybe this is how you feel. Like somebody feels like that. Like, you know what? This person is worth the challenge, or stepping out of my comfort zone, or being brave, or risking rejection, you know? Especially like this is somebody you just like lightly flirted with or something, you know? It's like, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage to actually like shoot your shot to a stranger and be like, hey, you know, I've noticed you. I don't know if you've noticed me. I would love to get to know you better. Maybe take you out for a coffee or something like that. Like that takes a lot of courage, you know? Because that person could be like, no. Or they could just be like, you know, I'm in a relationship or whatever. But it takes a lot of courage to actually do that. So yeah, it's you know, that's what I'm getting here. This person's been waiting for the right time, guys. I pushed it back in, but I did see the the Knight of Cups, which is a romantic offer. And then of course we have the Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This could be somebody who's been around for a minute, but maybe in the wings waiting, right? Like this person has been waiting with the Three of Wands for the right moment. Maybe they're starting to feel like there's never going to be a right moment. Like the right moment is now. The right moment is yesterday, you know? Like, they feel like they got to take some kind of action here. That's what this person is feeling like. Well, how is Gemini going to feel about this? Or whoever's on the receiving end of the action, let's just say that. Because for some of y'all, this might be you that's going to go ahead and do it. How is Gemini going to, or excuse me, how is the person that's on the receiving end of this going to feel about this person shooting their shot? How is the person going to feel about this person shooting their shot? How is this person going to feel about, okay, Five of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like you're not, I don't know. Some of you guys might feel like you're not good enough. I don't know why you would feel that way. Maybe some of you guys feel like you can't accept it for whatever reason. How's the person that's on the other end going to feel about this? The Star? There's mixed emotions here. I don't know why there's mixed emotions, but there's mixed emotions. Some of you guys might be feeling like, oh, this is like a healing. If there was any kind of conflict or strife here, that Five of Pentacles would make a lot of sense, because that feels like coming in from the cold. Like, I'm back in the warmth now. I feel welcomed back in, you know? And that would make sense with this Star for the healing, you know? But if this is somebody brand new, like you might feel like a little self-conscious, like, damn, this person's attractive, or I don't know what, me? It's giving that kind of energy, but then the Star energy takes over and you're like, okay. And you might get a little hopeful about this, like, okay, yeah, I would love to go out to dinner with you. You know, it's something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, guys, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's get the birds. You know, I try not to dissect these readings anymore. Like, you know, whatever the hell wants to come out, that is what's coming out. You guys are the ones that need to make sense. We have the Cardinal. This is my Emperor card here. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Some of y'all are taking the reins, or there's definitely this energy of standing in your power here. Give me something else for Gemini gang, please. Advice and additional messages. We have the Loon. Pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in, okay? So some of y'all could be having dreams about something and then it happens. We have the Raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Yes. Like some of you guys could be having dreams, or again, there's a lot of signs. I said that with the Hermit energy. It's like there's definitely messages that you're getting before these actual messages come in, or before whatever these things are that are happening here that are surprising you actually happen. There's signs, there's synchronicities. The Pheasant, the time is right for creation and connection, so focus your attention on these areas. We have the Owl. Your intuition is correct, so follow your inner wisdom without fail. We have the White Turkey. The power of to heal the earth is within you. Some of y'all are meant to be healers, or there's a chance to heal a situation. We have the Bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of peace and happiness. So you're going to feel really good, Gemini, about a lot of this, it feels like. We have the magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It's time to let go of what you no longer need. The finch. New opportunities and choices are opening up to you now. Claim them. And then the last but not least, the meadowlark. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Okay? All right, Gemini. So I don't know if that reading resonated, but that is what you got here. Okay? So I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.